Okay, so we're back at Townhouse 43 at 713 Burnhamthorpe, and this is a moisture meter identical to what the home inspector had used. It's a pinless type. So we're back here at the same wall that was identified as being wet. So moisture meters are basically reading dry, but if it's moved over to where the home inspector tested it, it's going to show wet. Because it's placed over top of corner bead, which is underneath the drywall in the drywall compound, and it's actually had a bit of corrosion from a leak previously that was repaired before the current owner purchased the place. You can see a bit of the repair work on the popcorn ceiling over there. So the wall's reading dry, unless you go on top of the corner bead, and then it shows as wet. So it is in fact dry. The bathroom was actually just run for about, that's corner bead again. The upstairs bathroom was run for probably about 5 minutes with the shower head on, spraying everything. And where the doorway is here, the toilet more or less sits right on top. We've been flushing that, running the bathtub. And you can see underneath the toilet is dry, even underneath here, absolutely nothing. This is over top the doorway, underneath where the toilet sits. So unfortunately, it looks like the moisture meter was giving an incorrect reading because it was being placed on top of corner bead. That was in page 20 of the home inspector's report. In the photos, you can clearly see that the meter was placed on the corner bead. Similarly, if we go to, let's pick a wall in the living room here. You can see that it's nice and dry, unless we go to the corner bead, in which case it'll show wet. So that's wet, apparently. If we go to the other wall here in the living room, let's go here. Apparently that's wet. And we'll just use another wall over here in the living room. So that's going to show wet unless you go to the actual drywall, because these meters only read correctly the wall setting if it's on top of drywall and not corner bead. So really, there unfortunately is no, or fortunately I suppose, there is no leak. It's just a matter that it was unfortunately tested incorrectly by the previous home inspector.